Hello guys and welcome to episode 2 of the Norwich City career mode on FIFA 15. As you can see today we have 3 games, and the first of the 3 games is a home tie in the Capital One Cup to Norwich City. One thing I've noticed when I play at home is it says Ivy Lane, but if you remember in the first episode I did actually change the ground name to what it's genuinely called, which is Craven Cottage. As you see Tete running out there, the players getting warmed up. This is going to be a good game. So we see the starting lineup here. So we go with, as you can see, Ruddy, Martin, Bennett, Basong, Olsen, Timo Werner, Bradley Johnson, Tete, Redmond, Craven, and Jerome. And Brighton, they're going to go with a team that is going to be a 4-3-2-1, and they're going for Stockdale, Pilude, Greer, Hughes, Bennett, Hula, Crofts, Toko, Baldock, Kalunga, and McCall Smith. And the game gets started in the 13th minute when the ball gets thrown out and Timo Werner runs down the left-hand side of it, using his pace to get by players. He crosses the ball in. Cameron Jerome has a header. It goes up in the air, and they dilly with it in the box. Timo Werner has a shot, and he gets his foot to it to make the Canaries go 1-0 up early on in this game. A good cup run is something that all teams want, and this would be great for us if we could maybe get to the third, fourth round 16, something around that. But Timo Werner gets the first goal of the series. We then move to the 31st minute where Brighton are on the attack with Kalunga. He's going to run down the wing, cuts inside, gives himself some space. He runs into the box. Bad bit of defending. Ball bounces back to him, and Kalunga finds the back of the net to bring the Seasiders back on level terms with the Canaries after 35 minutes of play. I was quite disappointed at this. Tackle, he gets the ball back and he's just going to finish it. Not the greatest, but it's a good finish, but we would want to do better, though, defending-wise. Stockdale throws the ball out to Pilude, who gets the ball taken off him by Bradley Johnson. He's going to cut inside. Bradley Johnson, he's going to finesse it, and it's gone straight through the keeper's legs to give us a 3-2 2-1 lead. Sorry, I don't know where I got 3-2 victory from. So that is it was a nice goal. Brad Johnson puts it straight through the keeper's legs, which makes it all better when you watch the keeper fall over on his backside and the ball still floats through his legs. So Brad Johnson with his first goal in the Capital One Cup. I like now how it tells you how many goals they've scored in competition, so it makes it a little bit better. And so here we go. With the 65th minute, we're now 3-1 up. I think I missed a goal out. I missed a goal out, I think. Yeah, I did. Sorry about that. I missed a goal out. But yeah. Sam Baldock gets them back to 3-2. But as you can see here, we hold out for the victory. And high fives are done. But here's something that's going to impact the series. We're going to whack it up to world-class difficulty. We are. And the first team, I forgot to put the starting lineups in here, but this game is against Millwall, as they show Ricardo Fuller and Ashley Boroughbridge. Yeah. So we get the game started in the 18th minute. A goal kick, they win the ball, and here come Millwall, nice back heel. My defence is all over the place, and Ranky, something like that, goes through and scores, which I wasn't best pleased about. I wasn't too happy with this situation as we do now find ourselves 1-0 down. And then in the 25th minute, we find ourselves in even more trouble where Bailey cuts inside, gives the ball to McDonald. Abdu runs up. My defence was all over the place. I was dragging people out when I didn't need to. Martin puts the ball back in. Abdu flicks it across, and it's now 2-0 to Millwall. Which, yeah. It wasn't very good. But that's how the game ended, which was unfortunate for us as we then lost that game 2-0. But the final game of the episode is against Huddersfield. I think it's the final game of the episode. Yeah, it's the final game of the episode. Just making sure I just completely lost my mind. So, yeah, we're going to see the lineup in a minute. I might need to edit this out when I next do it, so we just get to the lineups instead of having to watch all this dilly dally stuff like this, because it gets a bit tedious and a bit boring. But yeah, I'm playing Ultimate Team at the moment, if you didn't realise. But yeah, I packed my more noise today. Yeah, I've got it recorded, so it's alright. But here's the Huddersfield team. They're going with Smithies, Peltier, Lynch, Hudson, Dixon, Cody, I can't see everyone, Butterfield, Scannell, Vaughan, and someone else, didn't see it in time. And the Norwich team is, I think it's the same team, but I made a slight adjustments. There's a same team, but now we're playing, instead of playing a 4-4-2, playing a 4-1-2-1-2, just to see if this works. And it seemed to get off to a good start with Huddersfield on the attack, but we break the breakaway play. Big through ball down to Bradley Johnson, and in goes Cameron Jerome. He's running through, he's round one. He gets tackled, he gets up, and the ball bounces back, but he'll make it 1-0. And he gives his players a good telling to on how to score goals like him. So we need people like that to come in and score goals, just like that, and make my job as manager so much easier to do. So we need someone like that who's going to make the job easier by scoring the goals for you. And in the 56th minute, there was a goal kick for Huddersfield, and we win the header, and Grabban gives it to Cameron Jerome, who's going to give it back to Grabban, who's going to get it just over the top of Smithies, and this is going to give us a 2-0 victory. But we do end up watching the centre-back decide he's going to take up gymnastics, and as you watch him, he gets clattered and he does a front flip. I'd give him a 10 out of 10, but only a 2 for the landing as he goes wee bang, lands on his coccyx, and that is going to hurt in the morning, I can tell you now. But that's all this game wrote for us. As you can see, final whistle has been blown. So we won 2 and lost 1 this episode, but we're going to end off with a squad report just to see if anyone has changed any ratings. So obviously Bennett has gone up by 1, but I'll go back up to top and change it with stats so you can see any stats that have changed. So if you see one of the players you want to have a look at, just pause it at their part, as we just want to get through this very quickly. Not many people have gone up. Just a few, bear in mind we're only a few games into the season. But as time goes on, we hope to get more people to improve by a lot. Like Timo Werner, I didn't bring him in for 6 million or whatever it was for no reason. I brought him in to do a job. So that job is for him to improve, and then for us to sell him on for, well, I probably won't actually sell him because I like him. But you never know what's going to happen. So as you just flick through, get to like, players that are on loan and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. But that's going to end this episode here, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.